It's time now for Down on the Corner with Dale Hoffman, North Central Arkansas's premier news talk program. Brought to you by Baxter Regional Medical Center, providing big city healthcare with a hometown touch. And now, Down on the Corner.
Good morning, North Central Arkansas, Southern Missouri. It's Friday before a holiday.
Whoop, whoop.
May 24th, 2019, 7 a.m.
Another beautiful morning.
Yeah.
I mean, these mornings are turning out to
Really
be kind of
nice.
nice.
Yeah.
I like them.
Yeah.
Little hot during the day. Of course, we haven't hit the summer
humid.
weather
I
yet.
could take the heat, but that humidity, boy, it got up there a little bit yesterday,
Yeah.
didn't it?
Yeah, it did.
Ooh. Well, good morning, everybody. Welcome to Down on the Corner program. Dale Hoffman, your host, along with Scooter Callis.
Whoop, whoop.
So what's going on?
Not a whole lot.
Not a
Just
whole lot.
enjoying another wonderful, fun-fulfilled day, and it's Friday.
It's Friday,
Yay.
and we got a rerun for Monday.
Yes,
We're taking the day off Monday.
we're going to take Monday off for the holidays, and what we're going to do is play last Monday's show.
Yeah, the sports show with Bob Recknwald, Monday morning sports with Bob Recknwald.
So we will have a rerun Monday, so everything's going to be off.
Tuesday, be back live. And
Yep.
so everybody have a good Memorial Day weekend and have a lot of fun. Hey, Down on the Corner is brought to you by Baxter Regional Medical Center. Baxter Regional Medical Center is the envy of many hospitals in the Midwest. Right here we have innovation, top-notch technology, the best doctors from across the country. And we also have 24/7 urgent care that you can pick up on your smartphone, tablet, or computer. Only $69 per visit. Go to BaxterRegionalCare.com to learn more. You can get started today by downloading the app. You can go to the App Store on Apple or Google Play. 24/7 urgent care. And what that is, it's a doctor right there at your phone or computer. You just hit that and it logs in.
And you'd be
Diagnosis.
FaceTiming, talking to them about
Face
what's
to
going
face,
on. As
yep.
long as, it's not going to take over, the cardiac arrest or a broken arm or anything like that. But,
Sore throat, sniffles.
Yeah, you don't feel like going into town and
Strep
just
throat, stuff.
make
where
a quick phone call, get some prescription called in, and
get it done.
there you go. Makes it a lot easier.
Urgent care 24/7, one of the great features of Baxter Regional Medical Center right here in Mountain Home, Arkansas, the envy of many hospitals throughout the Midwest. We have it right here. They serve like 18 counties between here and Missouri.
Now, it does take about 5 minutes, they said, to get all your information, get you set up in the system. It does not cost anything to set yourself up and get ready. It's only if you need it.
Right.
And so we do recommend download the app, get your information in there, and that way when you need it, you're not
And you
wasting
got it.
that 5
Like-
minutes to...
Somebody gets sick, comes down with the flu or something, hit that button, talk to a doctor, and get it taken care of. Only $69 per visit. Get started today. 24/7 urgent care brought to you by Baxter Regional Medical Center, which is the jewel in the crown of the Twin Lakes area. Boy, when you come in from like Burger King and you're coming down the hill and you see the hospital on the hill, that's pretty impressive.
You ought to see flying in. That's pretty cool.
Oh, I bet that's cool.
Done a lot of flying. You're headed to the
Really?
airport, and you can, it's right there.
And I've flown out of flipping quite a bit, but it's been a long time flying out of Mountain Home.
Yep.
Yeah, but it's neat. Get a drone out there. You have a drone? You got a camera on a drone?
I got a drone.
Yeah.
I got a drone.
Yeah. Need to do some flying with that thing.
There-
They're fun.
there
They're
you
so
go.
much fun.
I don't trust myself enough with the drone to...
You got it by the iPad? You got the iPad guidance?
No, well, I've got a big controller, and then the iPad sits
Bad.
on top that I'm watching the view of what
Yeah.
it's filming.
So are you a good pilot?
No, that's what I'm saying. No, I'm not. No, you don't want me flying over anything important. Now, I can fly, but it's going to be above woods for a crash landing, which has happened a number of times, and you're trying to get that stick to get it back out of the tree.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's me. I'm a trained amateur.
There you go. Be sure to check out Baxter Regional Medical Center's 24/7 urgent care. Once again, BaxterRegionalCare.com. You can check it all out. And I'm enjoying Brewed Awakening coffee this morning. Some of our guests have some too. Brewed Awakening with 3 locations in Mountain Home to serve you. Baxter Regional Medical Center lobby and Bomber Boulevard, which after today will be a little bit more relaxed this last day of school.
A little bit, but I think people still going to be hitting
Oh, they're
it.
still going to
I
go
mean,
by
they're-
there. No
yeah.
doubt about that. So you got the lobby at Baxter Regional Medical
He's done
Center.
got them hooked.
Huh?
He's done got them
yeah,
hooked.
Yeah, the hook is set. Yeah, just reel them in. Once again, you got Baxter Regional Medical Center lobby, Bomber Boulevard, and of course Highway 62 East Plaza out by Anytime Fitness. Brewed Awakening Coffee, the best coffee in town. If you're not drinking Brewed Awakening, you're just drinking muddy water.
There you go.
Went out there and got a nice big bag of freshly ground coffee beans yesterday. So good. So good. Check them out, and we got to get some cinnamon rolls next week.
We do.
Yeah, about time for cinnamon rolls again.
That we hadn't done in a while.
You having withdrawal symptoms yet?
I'm always having withdrawals from cinnamon rolls now.
Mike and his staff do a fantastic job, so be sure to check out Brewed Awakening Coffee, all 3 locations. Excuse me. And then Roller Funeral Homes of Arkansas, bringing morning prayer each and every day with all our respect. Roller Funeral Homes, once again, professional, caring, dignified, and when you're scared to death after, what do I do now? So-and-so passed away. Take it easy. Go to Roller. They handle it all.
Yep.
You'll have a few decisions to make, a few lines to sign them, but other than that, let Roller handle it. Talk to Bruce, Chris, Charlotte, anyone out there. It's just, that's what they do, and they do it very well. Very professional. They understand what you're going through, and just let them handle it.
They can sure take off the pressure and make a bad situation a little bit easier.
Yeah. Last November, it was, I've got these papers, sat down, I talked to Chris, everything was done.
Yeah.
Didn't have to worry. So, Roller Funeral Homes, 23 in the state of Arkansas to serve you, with 1 in Memphis, Tennessee. Roller Funeral Homes, with all our respect. Let's pause now for the morning prayer. Heavenly Father, in Galatians 6:7 from your Holy Bible, it says, For whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap. Lord, if we treat others bad, that can come back bad to us. But if we treat people with respect or friendship, perhaps that will always come back as kindness. Lord, we can always agree to disagree on issues, but we can do it without hatred. If everyone hearing my prayer today were to do one good deed for one person, and then that person did the same, wouldn't that be better than being bitter or hateful to someone? My prayer today is you help us to rediscover what your holy word says, and that's my prayer today. Amen. Roller Funeral Homes of Arkansas, bring the morning prayer each and every day with all our respect. Roller Funeral Homes.
Does that mean you're going to stop being mean to me?
Well, there are exceptions.
And now
I'll have to dig out another scripture on.
We're moving on to the weather.
How was that trumpet today?
It was here.
Yeah, there you go. Morning weather brought to you by the Z-Team. Bob and Linda Zadora for all your real estate needs. Buying, selling, needing some property, Arkansas or Missouri. Give them a call, 870-405-0793. RetireToArkansas.net, the award-winning Z-Team. And it's not just a little bitty trophy that would sit up here. It's like a whole room full of awards.
Yeah, and they've got...
an entire room full of awards. And you get those awards because you know what you're doing, you know how to treat people, you understand their needs, and you follow through. And that's the Z-Team. So give them a call, 870-405-0793. They need some listings. $80,000 to $150,000 and on up to $250,000 homes. So give them a call if you're ready to list. Perhaps you need to, some folks, we've been down here 25 years, about time to get back to where the kids are. So you may have to start packing up and thinking about those ultra golden years. You know what I'm saying? And so they can help you with that transition. And of course, Linda's a professional stager. So if you're selling your home, she can go in and say, here's what we need to do for that eye appeal, that little hook that we're talking about. So give the Z-Team a call, 870-405-0793, RetireToArkansas.net. Still working on trying to get the live shot maybe next week?
Yeah, probably next week. They're waiting on another modem to come in, a router, and once they get it all installed up and get it going.
We'll be back with the White River next week then. Morning weather brought to you by the Z-Team. Bob and Linda Zadora. Right now, 68 degrees in Mountain Home and Flippin. Harrison at 69. 68 at Yellville. It's already 70 in Salem. 68 at Calico Rock. Mountain Views a little bit cooler at 64. Around the region, St. Louis at 68. Poplar Bluff at 66. West Plains already at 70. 68 at Branson, Missouri, and Watford City at 46 degrees. Of course, that's in North Dakota, where it stays cold, seems like all the time.
Where only crazy people live.
We'll get a text from that one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, boy. And I tell you what, some of this weather that's been going on, my goodness, terrible. Current radar right now shows shower activity from northern Texas, central Oklahoma, central and east Kansas, northwest Missouri, southwest Iowa, northern Illinois, parts of Wisconsin, Minnesota, and north and south Dakota. A little bit in Montana right now. Boy.
Hey, Missouri, you're getting a break for once.
They need about
They
a
have
week
been battered.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, it's been something else. State of Arkansas, we'll take a look at the highways. Everything's clear right now in Arkansas. 62, 412 east and west. 67, 167 north, south, Little Rock, Batesville, Poplar Bluff, and Highway 65, Little Rock to Batesville. Interstates 30, 40, 49, 55, 555 in Arkansas are all clear at this time.
Looks like we just got a little moisture in there. Is it?
Yeah, picking up the humidity, isn't it? And I got down, how did I hit Paducah, Kentucky's radar? Let's go up to St. Louis and hit it right there. There we go. St. Louis, we got a little bit of humidity there. I-70, Columbia, Missouri to St. Louis, then east of Vandalia, Effingham, Illinois, in good shape. Interstate 64, East St. Louis, Illinois to Mount Vernon, in good shape. I-55, Sykeston, Cape Girardeau on into St. Louis, looks good. Interstate 24 at 57, south of Carbondale, Illinois, in good shape there. I-44 from Rolla, no problems there today. Whew, boy. Probably some water along the roads, though. Southwest Missouri, you can see the little bit of shower activity to the west-northwest of Chanute, Kansas, and Ottawa, Kansas there. But other than that, I-44 to Joplin, Springfield, Lebanon in good shape. Little bit around Kansas City, in the city itself, and then east of there on I-70, no problems there at this time. And, of course, from Chicago back towards Kansas City, Missouri, Iowa state line, Nebraska, Kansas, Oklahoma, and Texas. There's some flooding issues. And
Still watching them rivers, too, it looks
watching
like.
them rivers. Yeah, I've got a graph I'm going to pull up here in just a minute. 7-day forecast looking like this. Today, sunny, high of 90. Tonight, low of 69. Saturday, high of 89, low of 68. Sunday, 20% chance of showers, high of 88, low of 68. The Memorial Day, 89 degrees on that day. And Tuesday, 20% chance of showers, with a high of 85. And
that was your phone.
That was my phone. That's another weather update coming through. This right here is a picture, and let me pull this up again. What this is,
looks
this
like
is
a razorback.
Do what?
Razorback hog.
It looks like it, doesn't it? What this is a composite put together by the Army Corps of Engineers. This is every tributary that feeds into the Arkansas River. So, you know, the Arkansas River starts way out there in Colorado, but this is every feed line that comes into the Arkansas River. Now, this is a picture of how much rain that has been in those tributaries. And, you know, they had the barges in Oklahoma City that hit that dam, and they sunk, and they had a lot of fertilizer on them, so there's a concern that was damaged. So that's what they're... And with this, the Arkansas River, you know how full that's going to be at Interstate 430 and 40 and all that here in Arkansas. So even though we haven't had as much rain as Missouri and Kansas and Oklahoma,
everything feeds down.
It's coming our way. So anyway, that's what's going on. And so where are we at here? I Drive Arkansas, no accidents to report, and we'll double check that weather radar. Nothing showing up on the radar. State of Missouri. Of course, they've got little half-full water bottles here. Poor Missouri, just wet as sop up there. Wow, terrible. Pollen count for today, 9.5 medium high, grasses, mulberry, walnut. Tomorrow, 9.3. Today, a 9.5.
Yep, allergies still there.
Yep, still there.
Looks like they're here to stay for a little while.
Oh, I tell you, man alive. I was sneezing and hacking coming in today. How about you?
No, I was doing all
Not
right.
too bad. Morning weather brought to you by the Z-Team, Bob and Linda Zador for all your real estate needs. 870-405-0793. RetireToArkansas.net. See, now your allergies are kicking in.
Oh, just because I coughed? Come on. I start sneezing, though. I'll turn the mic off. All right, moving on.
Community calendar brought to you by Old Time Restaurant on the Square at Mountain Home. Best breakfast, best lunch in town. Monday through Friday, 7 to 2, Saturday till 11.
Today is steak day. Yay! Everybody loves steak day. We got steak, eggs, hash browns, biscuit and gravy or toast, all for $8.88. It's a marinated sirloin steak. You can cut that sucker with a butter knife. It's really good.
I had the open-faced turkey yesterday.
I knew you would. That's why I announced to you one of your favorites. For lunch, she's doing fried chicken.
Yeah.
She takes a boneless, skinless chicken breast and hand batters it and fries it, and it's really good. Comes with 2 sides, roller cornbread for $6.88. Great deal.
Can't beat it. All right, what do we got on community calendar day? Can we go ahead and talk about this on community calendar? Is that okay?
Yeah.
Good. Yeah. Big Ed's Detailed and Accessories Memorial Run to benefit Wounded Warrior Project, Saturday, May 25th at 9 a.m. And let's see here. These are the sponsors: Cindy's Dinner Bell, Diamond R Mall, and Horseshoe Bend. Is that the location?
Yes.
Okay. We'll talk more about this here in a minute. Rider play $25, passenger $5, passenger plane $15. For rules and details, bigedsdetailandaccessories.com or call 870-393-2295. We're going to talk more about that here in just a minute. American Legion Baseball, this is also on, everything's going on Saturday, but we're going to be empty next week on stuff to talk about. The American Legion Baseball Cake and Pie Auction Alumni Game, Saturday, May 25th at Lester White Field in Cooper Park. 4 o'clock will be the McLeod Intra-Squad Game, 6 o'clock the Cake and Pie Auction. 7 o'clock, the locker room alumni game. And they'll have the rib dinner for $15. Ribs, beans, potato salad, and drink. So it's going to be a lot of fun there. And the American Legion Post 23 in Cotter will be having Junk in the Trunk. Load the vehicle up with stuff you want to get rid of. It's like a mobile garage sale. Go down to Cotter Park, pay the registration fee. I think it's $25. And it's for the American Legion Post 23 in Cotter, and sell your stuff.
The Taste of the Twin Lakes coming back. Be their 11th annual Taste of the Twin Lakes. Will be on June 4th. It will be at the fairgrounds. Have you ever been to that?
Mm-mm.
It is really cool.
Talk to Jennifer. She said, "You going?" I said, "I don't know."
I go to it every year, and it's like tons of restaurants, all with different things you can try and eat, and it's all about going there and having a good time and sampling all this food and trying to, there's probably restaurants you haven't tried yet out there,
I need to go.
At least different things that they're making, and you get a chance to try them and sample everything. It's really cool. And then they got silent auctions and then a live auction going on. It's just a lot of fun. Tickets are $45. You can get it at the Purple Door, Integrity Bank Midtown branch, and any of the Serenity offices. So it's a great time. It's really worth it.
And it'll be a week from Tuesday.
Yes.
Community calendar brought to you by Old Time Restaurant on the Square in Mountain Home, Monday through Friday 7 to 2, Saturday till 11, and Monday ? Taking the day
Monday
off.
we're closed.
There you go.
We're going to be closed. We're going to be celebrating
Memorial Day.
Yep.
All right. Time for a quick break. 7:18. We will be right back.
If you want the best breakfast or lunch in the Twin Lakes area, then you've got to come to the Old Time Restaurant. Voted the best breakfast and lunch for 2011, the Old Time Restaurant not only gives you the Southern hospitality right when you walk in the door, they also offer scrumptious breakfast options to curb that early morning appetite. Or stop in later in the day for a tasty sandwich, salad, or a daily special. If a sweet tooth is your guilty pleasure, you can't go wrong with a pie lady cooking out over 30 different types of pies. That's the Old Time Restaurant, located on the square in Mountain Home.
Our old burger was only 7 ounces, but now it's 8 with brioche bun and pickles. Comes with its own steak knife, it's really that big. Your best competition is always yourself. Chili's is back, baby, back, baby, back. Oh, baby, Chili's is back, baby, back, baby, back. We're focused on one thing, burgers, ribs, fajitas. Just that one thing, burgers, ribs, and fajitas. We're reeling in our menu because it got out of hand. We had a moment of self-actualization. Chili's is back, baby, back, baby, back. Oh, baby, Chili's is back, baby, back, baby, back.
Do you know where your money goes when you give to charity? At the Salvation Army, 85 cents of every dollar stays to help those in need in our local community. Hi, I'm Captain Spaulding. The money we raise help people in the surrounding 5 counties, including Baxter, Marion, Sharp, Izzard, and Fulton. You can help by donating your unwanted items and by shopping at the Salvation Army store. Those in need get assistance with rent, utilities, sending kids to camp, and many other things. When it comes to this charity, the Salvation Army always helps those in our community.
Whether you're a professional lawnscape contractor or a homeowner in need of quality lawn equipment, Moran's Lawn and Garden has you covered. Moran's is the longest originally owned lawn and garden business in Mountain Home, with a 5,700 square foot warehouse packed full of new current year inventory for all your lawn maintenance needs. Moran stocks a full line of factory parts, and they service everything they sell, offering top names like Grasshopper, Hustler, and Country Clipper. Moran stands behind their quality service with thousands of customers using their products daily. Moran's Lawn and Garden, servicing the entire Twin Lakes area.
When I grow up, I want to save lives, like a superhero, and show up when people needed me.
When I grow up, I want to do animations. I want to create characters that can fly.
No matter what it is you want out of life, there is a path to get there.
When I grow up, I don't know what I want to do when I grow up, but I know I want to go to college.
Arkansas State University Mountain Home. Take your first step at asumh.edu.
Have you ever noticed every time you wash your car, you end up wetter than the actual car? Next time, run down to Car Care and let the friendly staff put a smile on your face. Car Care of Mountain Home has a variety of services to clean your vehicle's needs, inside and out. From a simple wash and shine to their outstanding detailed services. Located 1525 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. Stop by Car Care Mountain Home today, because driving a clean car always makes you feel good.
Why would I recommend Hospice of the Ozarks? Because I know the people that work there, I know their hearts, and I know that their desire is to help people with the suffering and the anxiety and the things that can come with either a terminal diagnosis or a terminal condition. We want them to have a peace of heart and to have a comfort and to know that someone's there to help them through that so they can enjoy the time that they have.
Diatley Dental Care is a family-owned dental practice. Doctors Irvin and Christina Diatley grew up in the Twin Lakes area and are proud to serve the community. With modern treatment methods and state-of-the-art technology, they are dedicated to providing exemplary care to patients of all ages. Our compassionate team consistently receives training above and beyond the standard of care.
We're changing the way you see dentistry.
Come be a part of our dental family.
And we're back, and we want to talk a little bit about Calico Rock, Arkansas, the beautiful little town of Calico Rock. How you been?
Good.
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 Yep.
Good.
I'm gonna move that over a little bit.
Okay. We are getting to we're on our last week of the quilt show.
Yep.
And
wow.
Yeah, it's been amazing. The number of people that have come through. The last week, I didn't think I was really going to like it because it's the modern way. Mm-hmm. It is just to see it. What a difference between what it was and what it is today. And the girl Barbara Carlson, who's doing it this week, the last 2 weeks. She's doing a demo at 10 o'clock on Saturday and she calls them funny faces. It's amazing what she can do and all that.
Really?
It's just amazing. Then she does have a class that she's doing, and that is from 2 to 4. And again, for the class you need to sign up, but the rest of it is, but you just need to come and see. It's just really, really different. We've also opened, finally, after long hard work, our science center. It's still work in progress, but it's amazing what we've been able to do so far with it, and so that's fun. We have that new sculpture art that came in, the piece of sculpture that's really neat in the arts center. We have our new exhibit that's been offered, which is we don't have it, I think, online yet, but it's all our southern cotton, with the cotton picking and all of that. So we have a whole gallery designated to that. So we have that going. This weekend we have the Wounded Warriors. We're part of that sponsorship with the poker run. So we are one of the stops on that poker run. So that's kind of exciting. And just to the future, that same group is going to be doing one on Veterans Day, sponsored by the museum for. And again, that'll probably, part of those fundings will go to the Wounded Warrior. They do a 50-50, and you pick who you want it to go to. And we'll probably, the Wounded Warrior is always a good program. It's a great,
cool.
It really is a great program to do work with. So we have that, and of course, the latest thing for Calico Rock is after many years, I think 2, isn't it? 2 or 3 years we've been working on trying to get the disc golf up in our Ram Park. And Candy and her family, totally family, has been working on getting that done. They're on the last phases of getting it totally completed. She was telling me on the ride down that they actually are maintaining it themselves right now. And I don't know if you remember when the mayor was here, he was talking about the one time walking through and this man came down out of the woods and he didn't even know he was there. So they've kind of cleared things out and all. And the man said, he said, disc playing in this, it's kind of hard to understand. A lot of people don't know about it. They don't know how to play it. They don't know what it entails. And so we're really proud to have one. It's state of the art. We really got it. Really, that'd be fun. So they've got some things coming up, events coming up. So I'm going to let them tell it more because I'm learning it. I haven't even been to the course yet, let alone trying to tell you about it.
More importantly, how are you at playing it? You've had to try it. You've had to try it.
I'm afraid I'll be so bad. Can I do it late at night on under light? My husband said, you can't throw a Frisbee. How do you think you're ever going to hit anything? So it should be fun. And I was just talking to them coming down saying a lot of us don't know about it. And don't know how to play it or what it really entails and find it like, you really think I'm going to, how can you do it? And particularly if you saw the course, when you drive into Calico, you know that when you come down Ram Park and you see these things up in the trees and you're thinking, and somebody said you have to go around a tree to get into it, and I'm like, yeah, right, okay. Can you have those pitch hitters? That's what I'm going to have Chase come in and I'll go in the tournament, but I can't make this one. He's going to have to do this one for me,
My first base coach is going to have to help me here.
We're going to have a lot of that. Is there a special one that you have to use to go around the trees? So it's going to be fun. I think it's going to be a great asset to Calico.
Oh, yeah.
And so Kenny was telling me even already coming into Calico, there's been families coming out of Wisconsin and Dallas that have been playing down there already. And we haven't really put a push to the advertising.
That's cool, though. I mean, it's something you don't see all the time. You don't hear about that often. And,
no.
And I know that it is a big sport. But you just don't hear it around here.
Well, that's what I just said to her coming. We were talking about. I said, you just don't hear about it. We really need to do a little bit more. I'm really pleased that they're in Calico. The fact that it's such a state of the art is really amazing. The way it was planned out, she can tell you a lot more about it. She and her son both, and he's up in the championships, and look at his young age, and he's like, okay. So he's going to be an asset again to Calico Rock. We have Savannah. From Calico, so Savannah Skidmore is Miss USA, not Miss USA, but in Arkansas, and she was in the last 5.
Yeah.
So that was, so Calico Rock is coming up in the world.
Yeah.
So.
There you go. Now, do you have, for people that haven't played it in locals and stuff, do you have somebody to teach them or show them the game?
We live like a mile and a half from the course, so if anybody new is willing to come, then just call the number 870-405-1030, and there will be someone over there to teach you.
We have our league on Sundays at 2, and we always encourage new people to come. We have free discs that we're able to give people to come, and we work with and train and teach them. Like you're talking about a coach. You're talking about a coach. We have a couple ladies who come up, and I'm like, okay, you need to aim for that tree because it's going to hook back enough that it'll come around the tree and land exactly where you want it.
Oh, not my Frisbee.
Not my Frisbee. Yours and mine are the same ones.
Windshields, mailboxes.
Oh, my Frisbee's going to hook probably, but not where you think it's going.
What I love about disc golf is that it's so generational, multi-generational.
Yeah.
Chase is 16, and he's moving up. And then we have great greenies who are in their 60s who are also playing. And so it doesn't matter what age you are or even ability, as long as you can walk on the course, you're more than welcome to come.
So is there a technique? I mean,
it's basically all technique.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
All right, we got 3 people that are going to start playing, right?
Yeah. So if you want to zing one between the light and the camera that he's readjusting, I mean, is that possible?
I brought some discs that and Chase can kind of show what, or explain what they are and how they're different. We do what's called a trilogy challenge, and the one in Calico, I have to make sure I don't get my dates mixed up, is June 8th, and it's $40 to play, and you get 3 discs. Those are from last year's, and then you also get a T-shirt.
Yep.
As part of your $40 entry, no matter what, you get these items just for $40. Wow. And then if you are one of the top players, you get even more. So that's what's really good about disc golf is the tournaments and stuff. You get stuff most of the time just for entry.
Here we go. Dale, I need you to stand up. You stand up. You got to hit that chair.
What chair?
The chair's in the middle of the floor.
The one way over there?
Yeah.
Are you kidding?
Go.
I could probably hit it for you.
Okay.
Wait a minute.
You got a camera ready to go?
We're gonna see how this goes. You want to try this?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
All right. Swing around over there.
Chase, you want to go ahead?
Yeah, we'll have a contest. We'll see who can hit it.
You got a wireless mic somewhere? You got a
wireless? We're just gonna swing the camera around.
All right. Y'all have to be the narration now, because.
And Dale, you got this disadvantage with your knee too. Remember that you get a handicap. He gets a handicap on his knee.
I gotta hit that chair with this thing. All right. You gonna pay the interest bill this month?
I'm gonna narrate this. All right. Here we go. All right. We're out in the warehouse, or Dale is, and he's about to try to throw this frisbee and hit this chair. So there's the chair. All right.
Oh, that was a good shot.
That was a little short, but all right. Now we got a professional coming up.
Chase is going to do it.
We got a professional coming up. We're going to see how Chase does it.
Oh,
he's right there. All right. We got one more frisbee here. All right, I'll try.
One more try.
Did you see that form?
I don't know. You can't be on our team, Kenny. He hit the chair.
That wasn't right at all. That wasn't right. Beginner's luck, I think. We had to have a little fun this morning.
He used a loaded frisbee.
All right, Chase is coming back with his tail between his legs here.
I think somebody that hits the chair needs to be buying lunch. Anyway,
when she first brought these, I thought, well, there has to be a special kind. I mean, we bought some regular frisbees for me to try because that was about the best we could at the. Stephen bought us for the museum. He bought me some, and they're really big ones, and they're from the dollar store, as a matter of fact, And I cannot. No matter how, I'd be like yours, but mine wouldn't have even gone that far. The dog doesn't even want to play with me because I don't throw it far enough.
No.
So
it's been 40 years since I threw a frisbee,
and
as you can tell on TV.
It's changed a lot. If you notice, they're a lot heavier and
more
aerodynamic.
Yeah. Like Chase can throw one of these 475, 500.
475 to 500. Yeah. Feet.
Yeah.
475
he can throw
feet.
Yeah.
That's farther than center field at Cincinnati, I think. Goodness.
I can hit the chair.
You're not going to hear the end of that one, I don't think.
Come next with you. At least I hit the chair with
Loser pays.
We better take a break. We're getting pretty deep. We'll be right back.
Okay, I'm going to slide down to the end here.
Jim Brown Company keeps you cool when it's hot and warm when it's not. A trusted name in the mountain home community, Jim Brown Company provides timely heating and cooling installation and repairs. Our certified technicians incorporate new technology on every job to provide you with the most advanced services. At our metal fabrication shop, we handle projects big and small. We've created everything from commercial ducts to custom designs.
I'd recommend Jim Brown Company to my friends and neighbors. The reason being they have high-tech equipment. Their service techs are well qualified for the job that they do. And they also send me a report after all the work is done, so I know exactly what my unit's doing.
By visiting our showroom, you can learn all about our heating and cooling products. We'll educate you on your options and help you decide on the right solution. For total comfort at your home or business, choose Jim Brown Company. Quality service with a family name since 1964.
When you need durable and comfortable hospital scrubs stat, you need the Uniform Shop. The Uniform Shop is the place for top quality uniforms, carrying a great selection of name brands including Carhartt, Cherokee, and Gray's Anatomy, as well as shoes from Clogs, Softwalk, and Landau, stethoscopes from Littman, blood pressure cuffs, scissors, name tag retractable, compression socks, paramedic BDUs, and Rocky boots. The Uniform Shop also offers customizing, embroidery, as well as minor alterations. Let us put you in uniforms. Shop the Uniform Shop. Take a step back in time when going to a barbershop meant more than just getting a haircut. Come into Legionnaire's Barbershop today, a unique gentleman barbershop. Get back in style from a former celebrity hairstylist and a licensed barber instructor who are trained in tonsorial arts and lock removal and happy to give you a straight razor shave. Legionnaire's Barbershop is veteran-owned and operated and located at 848 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. For a full, old-fashioned barbershop experience, stop by Legionnaire Barbershop today. Your car is a member of the family. It takes you where you need to go, and it makes sure you are safe at all times. When a wreck or accident happens, trust the only place that will treat you and your vehicle like a person, not a number. From collision repair and windshield replacement to paintless dent repair and hail damage removal, Dent Boys can cover all your automotive repair needs and make sure you are satisfied every step of the way. Call or visit the professionals at Dent Boys today and see the Dent Boys difference.
At Connor Family Funeral Home, our goal is to provide our friends and neighbors with caring, compassionate services at an affordable price. Connor Family is a full-service funeral home that offers a wide range of services to meet your family's needs and customs. We are the first on-site crematory in the area and provide many options to memorialize your loved ones and address all the details for a more personalized service. Where compassion and affordability meet, Connor Family Funeral Home in Mountain Home.
Okay, humiliation time is over. Hey, he's over here.
I'm celebrating still. me and my Sprite are celebrating.
You go down to Old Time and say, you know what I did today? I hit a chair with a Frisbee.
I beat a professional. I don't care. You call it a lucky shot, call it what you will.
Okay, so you said you can go over 500 feet with one of these.
Over 500 feet.
And I remember when Busch Stadium 2 was 413 feet to center field. I thought, that's a cavern, but yet that's past that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's all about technique and form.
So how do you get that much air? How do you get it to...
So when you're throwing the disc, you want to get spin. And spin is what makes the disc fly. So if you get a lot of spin... then
you get your distance?
You get your distance, basically.
So how many RPMs would you have to have?
It depends on the speed of the disc. So each disc has different speeds. So we're going to get into this. So this is a putter. It got a more deep rim and more blunt of an edge.
That looks like something I'd eat cereal out of.
It's basically that deep. And this is a mid-range.
Yeah.
It has a more shallow rim.
Right.
And more aerodynamic. And then you got a driver, which is the most aerodynamic and most flat out of the...
Didn't we see that land in New Mexico back in 1939?
Yes, actually, I did. Yeah, we did. Yeah.
That's interesting. So I did not realize there's various thicknesses here.
Mm-hmm.
So
wait a minute. Which one did Scotty use? He may have been cheating for throwing.
We need to form an investigation.
I think I had that purple one.
A probe.
So with each disc, there's each different speeds of disc. So the putter tends to be 3-speed and lower, which means you can throw it at a certain mile per hour and it goes farther.
Okay.
So at 3-speed, you could throw it at like 20 miles an hour and it'll go set distance.
Okay.
And then the mid-ranges tend to be 4-speed to 5-speed. So you see how they're gradually going up in speed.
Mm-hmm.
So the 5-speed, you can go about 50 mile an hour.
Wow.
Just to get it far. And then for a driver, it ranges from 7 to 15 speed. 15 speed, you have to throw it roughly 90 mile an hour to get it to go what it's supposed to do.
Okay, hotshot. Let's see you do 90 miles an hour.
I'm more of a putter.
And from your
I'll bring it home at the
end. From your 7 to your 15, it just depends on the speed, on how fast you got to throw it.
Most of the ladies, we tend to throw between 7 and 9 speed because we don't quite have the arm that they have. But too, for the ladies, if we can be accurate, like hit what we're aiming for, chairs, what have you, whereas sometimes the gentlemen with their higher speeds, they lose their accuracy when they throw it that far.
I've seen that in Major League Baseball.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
See, you just weren't throwing far enough.
Yeah. Well, there was a kid in St. Louis that was throwing 105.1 miles an hour. But he'd be lucky, throw it the chair, he'd be all over the wall. They slow it down. They brought him down to 100, 101. Now he's a lot more accurate. So that makes sense when you said that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And your dad, he was throwing 13 speeds, but he's dropped down to 9 to 11, and his game has improved because, I'm trying to say this nicely, we're getting older, and so as we're getting older, we don't quite have the same
whip, and
the mobility.
Mobility.
Now, how long you been doing this?
I've been doing this roughly 3.5 years.
Where'd you start?
Funny story. We were actually at a citywide yard sale in Melbourne.
Yeah.
And we found a toy
Whammo
set.
Yeah.
And just got us hooked ever since.
We didn't realize this is a real thing, and then they're like, oh wait, there's actual courses, and then they're like, oh wait, there's tournaments. And so we've been in the tournament circuit playing.
All of a sudden, whammo, you're up.
I can just see working out at the gym, and here's this dude going, what are you worried about? I got a Frisbee tournament.
Hey, I imagine there's a certain amount of training that needs to go on.
Well, yeah.
So the touring professionals, which do this for a living, actually go through a program through Disc Golf Strong, which helps their core, which means they can actually do this for a living and throughout many years.
Oh, there we go, Scooter. We retire from TV and throw Frisbees for the rest of our life.
So here's the thing, is that the #1 player, Touring Pro, just signed a multi-year contract for $1.5 million. So there you go. There's your new.
We're gonna have to send him a copy of this video. I mean, man, I got money coming.
You got to pay though for this one. It's amazing though. I mean, I never thought about this.
Yeah, it's super inexpensive. Like this disc right here, it is $8.
Yeah.
Now it's not the best because I've used this disc a lot, but it's not the best because the plastic. If you look at this plastic, it's baseline plastic, so it takes a lot more rough and beating. But as like this premium plastic, you can see it's been used a little bit, but it doesn't have any wear and tear on it.
This one's been in a few gravel lots.
Yeah.
Okay. Seriously though, it's like hiding the sandpaper in the ball glove.
Yeah.
Scuffing the so. Don't you think that?
Just got a different feel to it. They're almost rubberized.
Yeah.
Yes.
But if you got to get that thing spinning, don't you want that edge right there to be smooth?
That one you don't throw as far, so you don't have to worry about it having as much of a spin as these ones would.
In comparison, this has got a taper. Huh.
It's very, very, very scientific in physics and geometry.
Did this not start in California, though, actually?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Where they would do it on the beach and play and doing that kind of thing. It started there. And so Charlie, who works for us, Crawford, she was the first one. She said when she came here, there is a course in Mountain View, which I didn't know that. I didn't know that there was as many courses as she was telling me about. And so they're going to like Missouri this weekend, and we were talking about, and they've got one coming up. We've got one in June, right, in Calico, and they're talking about possibly doing another one in October. So that when we're talking about getting, or even in July, is another one that we might. It's amazing, and
you can bring a lot of people into Calico.
That's exactly right.
Well, and it already has. We have a friend from Mountain View, his family came in from Wisconsin, and they played the course. We were out there just doing, I don't know what we were doing. We ran into a couple, and we're like, hey, where are you from? And they're like, another couple from Wisconsin, didn't know them. And then we have a Facebook page, and somebody had posted on our page, do y'all have a map of the course? Because it's still new, so we don't have a formal map up yet. I said, well, my family is there right now. I'll get them in contact with you. And so my family met up with them. They're from New Orleans, and walked the course with them. And then when they were finishing, they ran into a group of 6 from Dallas. So word's already getting out about the course. There are apps, UDisc and Disc Golf Course Review, where you can look at all the different courses in the state, and people were doing that. They had gone to Mountain Home. They saw that Calico was only 30 minutes away, and then so they were kind of following the trail, hitting all the different courses.
That is so cool. Wow. Who would have thought?
So now, if we had a group of guys, we want to go down there and play a round of, but we don't own anything. We don't. What?
You'd call Chase. Call that number.
Oh, that was my phone number.
Oh, okay.
But we were given a grant, the disc golf group, and I had 41 starter packs, and we still have a couple. So if people needed discs that don't have any, that I still have a couple I can hand out. Lemley's Cedar Rock Inn, he actually sells discs right there in Calico. Here in Mountain Home, Nature's Way,
Down on the square,
sells discs.
I didn't know that.
I didn't know that.
See?
Free advertising for them. But and then if you really, starter packs are about $20 if you were to buy them brand new. And then like Chase was saying, is that these discs are 8 and these are what, 15 or 16?
15 to 17.
Yeah.
So you can get started playing for less than $20 or $30.
Yeah.
And most courses in Arkansas are free.
Cool.
Now, does everybody need to have a pack? Like if I bring a group of 4 guys to go down there and play a game, you guys share the same discs? Or
you can. We ran into one group right when they were starting that they had one starter pack that they were all sharing.
Yeah.
But you can start out that way, or you can have your own starter pack. But the whole purpose when Calico put that in, they said they wanted something inexpensive for families to do. And so that's why we said, well, family can get started for $20, and then it will never cost to play unless you're in a tournament, or we have our league on Sundays, which we charge $1.
That's expensive, right? $1?
And the $1 goes to our club, and so like we've already been able to buy a picnic table from the course, and then also helps for tournaments, and then upkeep and maintenance.
Oh,
that is cool.
That is. Wow. Okay, Mr. Frisbee Thrower, take us to break. 7:47. Be right back.
Sure, all mowers cut grass, but only a Ferris mower with suspension technology can provide you with increased productivity, quality of cut, durability, and comfort. The caster wheels and cutting deck are connected to the frame beneath the suspension. This lets the deck follow the wheels as they move up and down in relation to the ground contours. Maintaining the distance between the deck and the ground results in a beautiful, consistent cut. Visit your local Ferris dealer to experience the difference suspension makes.
Hi, it's Bob and Linda Zadora. We're the Z Team at Century 21 Lemac Realty. We'd like you to meet the rest of our team.
When you are working with the Z Team, you will find that not only are they down-to-earth people, but they are trained professionals who work with downsizers, first-time homebuyers, and clients who may want to relocate to our beautiful Ozarks. Our team has agents who specialize in lake and river properties, listing and selling raw land, acreage, and all residential homes. Listing your property with the Z Team will help get it sold with unmatched Century 21 global marketing. You can find out more at retiretoarkansas.net.
It takes the right gear to survive out here. There she is. Ferris. It's the best gear around. Strong as an ox. Safe as houses. Out back, there's one powerful beast. Awesome. 4-wheel suspension, handles whatever Mother Nature throws at you. Designed to take the hard out of hard work and deliver all the power you could need. So if you want to tackle the great outdoors, get yourself a Ferris.
If you want the best breakfast or lunch in the Twin Lakes area, then you've got to come to the Old Time Restaurant. Voted the best breakfast and lunch for 2011, the Old Time Restaurant not only gives you the Southern hospitality right when you walk in the door, they also offer scrumptious breakfast options to curb that early morning appetite. Or stop in later in the day for a tasty sandwich, salad, or a daily special. If a sweet tooth is your guilty pleasure, you can't go wrong with a pie lady cooking out over 30 different types of pies. That's the Old Time Restaurant located on the square in Mountain Home.
It's almost 7:50. Wrapping it up for the week.
Almost.
Yep.
Almost.
So you gonna go down and show how well you throw a frisbee down in Calico?
I'm debating taking my family going down there and show them what a professional can do.
Just a heads up. Calico is, if you're going to play Calico, is a wonderful physical exercise because what is Calico known for? Hills and rocks. So you'll go up and you'll go down and you'll go, but it's the course is probably one of the prettiest in the states because we got a couple creeks that go through a couple of holes. We have some holes that are on mountains on the top of the rocks.
Really?
And then we have a couple you're throwing across a glade rock on. And then you have a couple you're throwing down.
But when you come into Calico, you see this basket sitting there. But at first it was like just the basket. Now they have little pads like like first base kind of thing.
Yeah.
They have the pads that you shoot that you fly that they shoot off of. So it's really it's a unique thing to see and it's really neat. I've not tried it, but I'm over the 60s, so I guess I'm disqualified.
No, we have great greenies that play, and that excites me more than anything. Is that it's such a multi-generational sport. When we were in Mountain View, we have a gentleman in his 60s, and we were doing a doubles tournament. The boys, who my oldest son is 19, they were fighting over who would get to be the partner of this gentleman in his 60s. I'm like, what kind of sport would put y'all together where you've got teenage boys begging to hang out with an older gentleman? And
it would be a good family if you were having a family reunion. I'm thinking how neat this would be to take everybody down because you could pair off however you wanted to do it, and they could all play. It is a unique a sport to have. But today they are offering. I think they were leaving a bag here that has the disc and things. So that
I'm just making sure it's in.
And it would have everything in it, correct? Or is it just the
We're gonna
bag?
do that on Tuesdays.
I think this one's going to, because these
Tuesday
discs
show
are
the
used,
pub.
I'm just going to leave this.
Okay.
Just the bag.
Just the bag?
Mm-hmm. But if anybody comes to Calico, we also have a Facebook page. It's called Pirates Ridge Disc Golf. If anybody will join that page. And then that's where you can learn about all the events we have going on and activities and like even league days. Or, as I call them, T-pad Saturdays, yay, where we spend the afternoons pouring the T-pads. Because with the course being as hilly as it is, you cannot get there with a truck. So we're having to hand mix the T-pads. And so we spent 6 hours, about 4 to 6 hours. It's on Facebook, and it'll be Pirates Ridge.
We will be adding this to the Calico app that we talked about before. So we're going to put a page on just for that, so that when people come, they'll be able to find out a little bit more about it.
Let's see, let me look.
I'll come out and play this. I mean, I really will. I mean, I'd bring my family. This would be fun.
It would be, yeah.
So it'll be fun, and again, it's a family oriented thing as well as everything else.
I think, yeah. I mean, you see, like I said, you see the kids here in Mountain Home at the park and stuff, and they're throwing frisbees and they're having a good time. Well, now to actually be able to have a contest at it and play a game at it, and I think that would be really, really different. I'd have a lot of fun.
That picture right there is our whole 7.
All right, so we're going to bring up a Facebook page.
Okay,
here.
let me see. Will that enlarge, you think?
Click on it, maybe. Wow.
Yeah, look at that. There you see.
And then you can look at some of the different pictures it shows.
And this is
that is our whole 7. So you're throwing from a little bit from that spot. But that's our cover page, and I really liked it. And then it might be where you have to.
Are there more pictures?
There's a ton of pictures, but it might be where you have to join the group. And if I can step out real quick, I can automatically approve it, and you can pull up every picture we have and everything on it.
Let's see. How do I do this? We'll knock that out there and join group.
Join group.
Yep. There.
And hit join group.
That's okay. Well, needless to say, we're inviting you all down to Calico and to play. And again, there are things going on for the weekend, but the museum will be closed, and the art center will be closed on Monday. But again, we're there, and the museum is there Monday through Saturday from 9 to 4:30. The Art Center is open from 10 to 4, and the printing press, of course, is open Tuesday through Saturday. We're going to change the hours for the summer. I don't know exactly what day we're going to start that, but they're open from 11 to 2. They'll be open until 11 to 4 after when we start our summer hours. So it's a good thing. We got lots of things going on. There's always the boat docks. There's always the fishing, which is really good fishing. The water's clear right now. It's not high. It's good fishing weather, but if those that don't want to fish can go play golf, frisbee golf.
There you go. And those that want to fish when you're not fishing, go play frisbee golf.
Then they can, But again, if anybody wanted to set up a tournament, if a group wanted to set up a tournament or anything, they could call Candy and she'd help them set something up or do whatever. So I think it's a great thing to have. We're really proud to have it.
We're going through some of the pictures. I know it's come up on the screen. We're trying to get as much stuff done in the last, we got 5 minutes here, 4 minutes?
Sorry, we've been pouring the tea pads. You can tell though it's a group effort. Lots of people on it.
Yeah.
I'll be darned.
And then I'm trying to.
We've got a lot of volunteers.
You guys need to go to this page. And see all this cool stuff.
Picnic table that we got. We already had a picnic table done. One of our guys made that.
That's awesome.
What a nice community effort here.
Mm-hmm.
We built a lot of really good relationships.
Sorry.
There's one of Chase backed up there where he was throwing. I think it was Chase, wasn't it?
Probably.
No,
you can scroll up a little bit.
I've had to do. So here is hole 8.
Oh my gosh, he's in the woods.
That was that wasn't a good throw. No. He'd be upset about that.
There was another one up there I saw.
This is my oldest son.
Yeah.
And here's the basket, and he made that shot.
You are kidding me.
I don't know if you could have done that, Scotty. What do you think?
So
I don't know. Put a chair by it.
Yeah.
My oldest son, I have to mom brag. I've done really good because I haven't mentioned it yet. But my oldest son is Michael. He just completed his freshman year at U of A, and he's actually on the U of A disc golf team. And they made it to nationals in Georgia.
Can you believe that?
Awesome.
Can you?
Disc golf is
really that's so cool.
And so Chase, the mama brag, this is his 3rd year playing Junior Worlds. And he received a grant this year that will pay for part of his expenses. Only 6 kids in the world received it, and it is based on how are the juniors giving back to their community. And so we're excited that
let's get that picture right there, that basket for people know. This is one of the baskets.
That is hole 18.
Oh, okay.
I want you to notice that big cliff at the end.
Yeah.
If you go over it, I think that's my oldest son, right? No, that's Chase. That's Chase. He was having a putt. You could barely see his head sticking up, but he's having to do a high putt up into the basket.
Did you make it?
No. If there was a chair there.
So what's the level?
There you go. See, you're catching on.
Are the different courses marked different levels of intensity or
No,
talent
you just kind of learn. Mountain Home is a good beginner.
Very good beginner course.
Mountain View, it's really good and flat. So it's as you progress from Mountain Home, you do Mountain View, and then Calico is very technical, hilly. Well, you've seen we've got lots of rocks up and down.
Tarzan would be at an advantage if he's swinging from a tree. The person here in the picture is probably 6 foot tall.
I'm 5'11".
Yeah. There you go. Yeah.
There's one more hole I really want y'all to see.
I just picture that just be throwing.
Yeah, it's
sorry.
No, it's good. This is fun.
Okay, so here is another view of the hole 7. So you have to get through all of that.
Wow, that is so cool. How much time we got, Scooter?
All I gotta say is, let me look at my clock.
But that's all of
we got about a minute.
We've got, so it's Pirates Ridge Disc Golf if anybody wants to join it.
Pirates Ridge Disc Golf.
That's where you'll learn about all of our events.
That is fun.
We got to look that up and put that in my phone.
We got to get to Calico Rock.
Leagues are on Sundays at 2, and $5 a league, $5 a year to join, and you get the tag here. So we're going to order new tags for Pirates Ridge, but this is the ones that we had. And it's, like I said, it's only $5 a year, and then it's $1 a week to play, and then if you want to get an ace pot, it's an additional $1.
Fun.
And the $1 for club is just, like I said, for picnic tables, for course improvements.
That is so cool. Who would have thought? Mr. Champion over here.
We're not living this down. Buddy.
Oh, no.
Right now.
He's going to have that clip on video on a rotation from now to Doom.
It's going to play the whole time on Monday when you're
Yeah. Monday show. Scooter through.
I'll show Dale's, show mine. Show Dale's, show mine.
Okay. He's popping buttons over here. It's getting dangerous. Have a happy weekend, everybody. Enjoy Memorial Day. Back live on Tuesday. All right. Thanks for being here, everybody.
Thank you very much. We look forward to the next time around.
You bet.